Now for a closer look at the Ferguson grand jury evidence. CBS 2's Dick Brennan breaks down the testimony and how they reached its controversial decision.
Officer Darren Wilson told the grand jury the neighborhood where he encountered Michael Brown was a frightening place known for its gangs and violence. He says his goal was to arrest Brown, identifying him in a store theft. But Wilson claims Brown came at him as he sat in his patrol car and hit him twice. Wilson testifying, "I felt that another of those punches in my face could knock me out or worse. I've already taken 2 to the face and I didn't think I would. The third one could be fatal if he hit me right."
What the officer felt was a chaotic and horrific scene.
The grand jury also saw evidence of Brown's DNA found in the patrol car and images of Officer Wilson following the shooting. They show what appears to be a bruised neck and stains from Michael Brown's blood on his police uniform, consistent with a shot fired at close range. But legal experts say Wilson's testimony of being in a violent confrontation doesn't necessarily match his bruises.
The only injury, based on the photos that were presented to the grand jury, was some slight discoloration in places, and indeed the discoloration was so slight that it had to be, if you will, magnified or emphasized.
In their final encounter, Wilson says Brown was just coming straight at me like he was going to run right through me. And when he gets about 8 to 10 feet away, all I see is his head, and that's what I shot. But critics say what the grand jury didn't hear was a tough cross-examination of Wilson and a roadmap through all the reams of evidence.
The prosecutor is there, for better or for worse, to guide the grand jury in assessing and evaluating the evidence. And that's not clear that that was done in a way that it ought to have been done in.
But some legal experts say there was nothing wrong with the DA's grand jury presentation.
I've represented top officials in the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, and they've told me that for the past 25 years, every single cop shooting case has resulted in a presentation just like this one of every shred of evidence that's available, even when the prosecutor thinks it's a justifiable shoot.
Now, Wilson is still on administrative leave and is the subject of an internal investigation by the Ferguson Police Department. It is believed, Christina Maurice, though, that he will resign at some point.
So 3 months later, after this decision, as you were telling us a second ago off camera, the investigations are not over.
Not quite. The Department of Justice is looking into a possible civil rights violation of Brown's civil rights. That's a very high bar. Some experts say that would be tough. But there's also another investigation into the Ferguson Police Department by the Justice Department. And General Holder was just giving us a briefing on that, and he said this is going to take time and it's going to be very thorough.
All right, Dick. Thank you.